The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own and in no way meant to offend or upset anyone. We ad-lib, paraphrase and imitate to convey reviewed content only. It's a bit of a laugh. Enjoy!
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make.
Hello everybody, welcome to episode 11 of series 3, What's the Script? The quintessentially Scottish movie review / comedy podcast. We think we're funny anyway, didn't we, mate?
Oh, I know we're funny. I laugh at all the voices.
All the voices in my head.
You're never alone when you get psychotic problems.
This is true.
How are we, mate? How are we?
Good, we're good. Just off the back of a 12-hour shift, right in about it, shorts and t-shirt on, quick wash of the buzz, coffee poured, and I'm ready to go, mate. I'm excited about this. This is your pick. Why don't you tell the people what we're doing tonight and why you picked it?
Well, it's the Big Lebowski. I'm sure many people know about it, or they've heard about it. But they may not have watched it much like yourself until recently. But I think it's just hilarious, and anything for the Coen brothers is worth a watching in it.
For the most part, I'd say 80% of their stuff's good. And I've got a couple of right wacky things that you're after half an hour, I can't watch this, I'm turning it off. But that's on the small side. Most things they do are pretty damn smashing, I would say.
Aye. Plus, this film, after watching this, I think just Jeff Bridges was the man after this. That was it. See anything he was in, I would just watch it after this now.
Like you just alluded to there about people maybe not watching this. I was one of them. I don't know why. I just never get round to it. I tried to start it a couple of times. For whatever reason, I never get very far in it. But I'm happy to say, after 25 years, I sat down, watched it yesterday. Just continuously pausing, laughing, noting, pausing, laughing, noting. And I know I've not got even like 25% of what I could have wrote down, but I'm sure you've watched this a million times, haven't you? You'll be able to fill in a lot.
Oh, aye. Oh, it does, mate. There's so many bits of this. Like, see, the other night watching it was a bit that just particularly killed me, and it's Walter. It's he's just superb. John Goodman.
He's a bit like yourself, he's a bit quick to anger.
Oh, superb, man.
One of the pals that are good to have, but you just want to back across them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
There's some shit going down, new information, and stuff on the agenda here, and brilliant. He's on for that for a bit. We'll get to it. So yes, folks, we're doing the Big Lebowski, 1998. Now that I've watched it, I can say it's an absolute classic, and whatever rating I give it tonight, I'm pretty sure that after another 2, 3, 4, 5 times I've watched it, it'll be a way up again. So basically, just starts. We've got Big Sam the Moustache narrating, haven't we, mate?
Aye, he's got that nice gravelly voice that could chat the pants right off you here. But
I love his voice. I love a big guy.
Aye, but he's just bringing us into this film, isn't he? Just giving us a wee introduction. That was oh, I'm moist. But but aye, he's just bringing you into this story, isn't he? Telling you that somewhere out there's this guy, Big Jeff Lebowski.
Aye. That's that. Because was it Sam? What's his second name again? What?
Elliot, I'm sure it is.
Sam Elliot, sorry. Aye. He's the narrator. He's credited as the stranger because he makes a wee appearance later on, which we'll get to. And it's just about this kind of old school cowboy guy telling you about a story about a guy he knows, but he's telling you in such a fashion that, like, this is the kind of guy that we all need in society, isn't it?
I would just need him to exist. That he'll withstand the changes of time, but he'll remain the same person, isn't it?
That's brilliant, man. And while he's telling you about we kind of get the landscape at LA at night, and then there's a wee tumbleweed just strolling down the street into the ocean.
But we end up in this supermarket, don't we? And it's just it's the Bold Lebowski, or the dude, as he is later called. But he just jelly sandals, shorts, wearing his house coat and sunglasses, and it's just he just looks like a waster, doesn't he?
That's it. And he's in there specifically to get milk, which will be more prevalent as the story goes on. But you instantly see this guy, he's a lazy bastard. You know, like, what does he need milk for? What's got him off his couch to go and get milk? You know what I mean? But we'll get to that. And then the wee cashier, the wee register in the supermarket's just giving him the evils, and he writes out a check for 69 cents, doesn't he?
Aye, mate. It's just how bad are things that he's writing a check for. Oh my god, man. But he eventually makes his way back to his house, doesn't he? And no sooner does he get into his house, he's attacked by these two ruffians.
The day, man, he just accosts him as soon as he walks in the door. And do you know the first thing I thought of when I seen it? I went, "Oh, he's milk." Oh, he's milk. You might have bought that there.
Oh, but and there's this guy. He's took him right to the toilet, hasn't he? And he's sticking his head down the toilet, demanding where this money is. Know what I mean? And he's just there's a couple of times he puts his head down this pan without letting him answer, isn't he? And then it gets to the point he goes, "Right, Lebowski, where's the money?" And he goes, maybe you should put my head back down there. I might have seen it down there.
Aye. So he's accomplished by this time in his kind of hallway, and he goes, "I know what'll make him talk." As if, and he just starts pissing on his rug, doesn't
he? And this is where that bums him out, doesn't it? Oh, come on, man. No on the rug. See, the next bit, the other wee goon, he pulls out this bowling ball and he goes, "What the hell is this?" And just right off the cuff, well, obviously you're not a golfer.
Aye, because he's, for all he's a surprised by this, he's just very no taken aback by it. Even though it's nothing to, genuinely has nothing to do with him. Guy drops the bowling ball and his tiled flare, cracks all his tiles and all that, and he's still pissy about the rug, man. But his accomplice goes, look, isn't this Lebowski guy meant to be a billionaire? Uh-huh. Look around. Does this look like the house of a millionaire? Oh, shit.
Oh, mate, it's so good, man, isn't it?
They just leave, don't they?
Aye. But that's where you just get the Big Lebowski, like the movie title, isn't it? No sooner we're at the bowling. And it's just like Steve Buscemi, who plays Donnie. And again, another thing I just found out today. See, every time Donnie is wearing a bowling shirt, it's never got his name on it. It's always got somebody else's name.
And the one time the dude wears the bowling shirt at the end, it's got like Al or something on it, somebody else's name and all, for a totally different team. But the good wee Buscemi's part of the trio, right? But he's like the background of the trio, and he only chimes in with his opinion 3 matter of facts later, doesn't he?
Aye.
Shut the fuck up, Danny.
Aye, because Donnie's up bowling, isn't he? He hits a strike, and he comes back to talk to the dude and Walter. But Walter's right on his case, isn't he? Like, weren't you listening to the dude's story, Danny? He says to him, like, "Danny, you're like a child that's walked into a movie."
Piss down your rug, dude. And all he keeps saying about this rug is really tied the room together, man. This rug. Brilliant. Doesn't care about being assaulted. Doesn't care about his milk. Doesn't care about getting his head in the pan. Just my rug, man.
I know. And it's wee bit as a wee Donnie says, he goes like, they pissed on your rug, dude. Again, Walter. Donnie, you're out of your element.
I know. And so the three of them seem to get out of sync. They're all talking together, but they're all out of sync with conversation. And they all have a go at saying, what the fuck are you talking about? To each other about 3 times, man. And you can already see that big Walter, he's got a short fuse, boy.
Aye. Mate, it's so good, isn't it? But it comes down to the fact that as Walter starts going, oh, that means there's a rich Lebowski out there. You need to go to this rich Lebowski and get justice for your rug.
And Donnie goes like that. Hey, that's your name, dude. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
See that, man? See just that chemistry there, mate. It's superb, man. Oh.
So we're hardly into the film, and we've got a plan hatched to get like some compensation for what's just happened to the dude. And they find out that there's a millionaire that's quite prominent in the valley, and his name's also Lebowski. So he says, I'm going to go get a rug off this guy, man, or go and get some compensation, which is obviously a tremendous idea. You know what I mean?
Oh. Aye. Yeah, that's right away. We're introduced to Rich Lebowski's manservant, aren't we? Who's obviously Philip Seymour Hoffman, and it's just he's only in it a wee bit at all, and he's funny, isn't he? Know what I mean?
Aye, I've always gravitated towards him. I didn't know till a wee while ago that I'd say a wee while ago, maybe 5-6 years ago, that he like died, drugs and all that. I was like, fucking hell, he was top of his game, wasn't he?
Aye. Oh mate, but he plays a wee snivelling gopher, doesn't he?
Aye. He's absolutely besotted with his employer, and he's showing the dude. They're kind of in this kind of waiting area, all his awards and photographs, and with the president, Nancy Reagan, and all that. Right. This is a fabulous piece, Mr. Dude.
So no, this is the key to the city and all that, isn't it? And the dude's like touching stuff, and he's going, mustn't touch.
That's right. Oh. So he keeps calling Mr. Lebowski when he gets in to see him, doesn't he? And he's like, look, people call me the dude. That's my name, the dude, or his dudeness, or El Dudorino.
Aye. But this other big Lebowski, isn't it? He just thinks Lebowski's like like your usual like rich guy. You're a bum. You're just here for a handout. Know what I mean? Let's see, look, midway through the tirade, the dude just goes, oh, no, man, here. And he puts these sunglasses on, and he's like, oh, super.
So if it's special powers to shut him up. But the big Lebowski, that old guy in the wheelchair, he is a proper Coen character, and he's just, he's very 1940s, barking at him. Why don't you get a job? Look at you, you're a layabout. But the dude walks out, man. And we folks.
What's he says? He goes, this aggression will not stand, man.
So when he leaves, still shouted at. He's still getting shouted at. And we folks, Seymour's like that. How did your meeting go with Mr. Lebowski? Oh, great, man. He said, help yourself to any rug in the house. They just see him.
Aye, they're carting this rug out, isn't they? And this is when they come across Bunny, who is played. It's Tara Reid, isn't it?
Sure is, mate.
Aye, she's sitting there quite the thing, isn't she? Painting her toenails green. I mean,
aye, she's the Big Lebowski's trophy wife. Because Tara Reid in 1998 was still a looker, and she didn't have the mad funny boob shit. You know what I mean?
Funny.
We've all seen. She's a trophy wife. She's sitting there painting her toenails, and she's just no getting a monkey. She's a pure airhead, isn't she? And Lebowski's like, hey, how you doing, mate? And I don't know why I keep sounding like Chong, Cheech and Chong.
I know, mate. It's so good, but but she's starting to do that flirty thing, isn't it? Asking the dude to blow on her toenails and stuff, and she just comes out, didn't she? What is it, like $100 or something? And I'll suck your cock. The dude's like, really?
Aye, Philip Seymour Hoffman's obviously heard it all before, and he's like, "Oh, she's quite the cad," you know what I mean? And he goes like that. She goes like, that, "What do you say? Suck your cock for $1,000?" He goes, "I'm I'm gonna go find myself a bank." Look at a pot to piss in.
Oh, she's quite the character. But
Next thing we're at the bowling alley again, aren't we? The wee Doug. Walter's got the wee Doug man for his ex-wife.
This is the thing, Walter comes in with this. What is it? Was it a Shih Tzu or something like Nylines anyway, wasn't it?
Pomeranian.
Aye, Pomeranian.
Tiny Doug. Tiny Doug.
But it turns out that Walter is watching his ex-wife's Doug while she's away on holiday with her new man. And the dude's just like, what is the matter with you?
So the dude's trying to tell him about how his meeting went, about how he's got this rug and all that, and the guy was pure abrasive. But Walter's, while he's getting talked to, he's just watching his opponent bowl.
Aye.
And the guy's just hut an 8, smoky eye, and he goes like, "No score, foot fault." What? Your toes over the line, marked down a 0. Oh man, that was an 8.
Wait, and see, this is what nearly killed me last night. He goes like that. Smokey, this is bowling, not Vietnam. There are rules. No man.
Aye.
Oh, but
so there's a verbal standoff. Smokey's like that, no, what an 8. He's like, "It's a 0. Mark a 0." He's getting more and more angry. And he goes, "Right, that's it. You met." Just goes into his bag and pulls a gat out, doesn't he?
Pulls a handgun out and he's pointing at this poor bastard. And he goes, "Mark it as 0, Smokey." And you just see the dude go like that and holding Smokey the pen into, just like that, mark it down. Oh my god, man. It's just, see the character of Walter, man, he's just superb. And see after he marks it down as a 0. He sits back down and he goes, "It's a league game, Smokey."
Aye. If I might have let it go if it was a wee friendly, but hey, come on. So they walk out to the car park, out to the dude's car. Dude's scaring him. "What the hell, man? You can't just go around doing that sort of thing." And they sit down and have a perfectly fucking mad conversation. And all the while in the background, the police have arrived and they don't care or notice that, you know.
Like the dude's at him, "Walter, would you just calm down? Calm the fuck down." And Walter's just doing that wee boy thing. "Calmer than you."
Aye.
Like at the window.
Calmer than you.
Oh, but again, cuts back to the dude's house, isn't it? And he's wee creepy landlords at the door. And he's like, "What is it? Dude, I finally got that place. I wanted to do my dance choreography." You know what I mean? He's like, "Would you mind coming along and give me some notes?"
Aye.
Oh,
I'll be there, man. And he also uses it as a segue into, and tomorrow is the 29th. He goes, "This is rent day," you know what I mean? Maybe just don't even come, just put it under my door. Yeah, man. No bother.
But he gets a phone call, doesn't he, for the Big Lebowski and that they need his help. And no sooner he's back at the Big Lebowski's mansion, isn't he? See this or no, by the way? The Big Lebowski's sitting in front of the fire.
Aye. I thought it was, obviously I've not seen this, you have. When Philip Seymour Hoffman's walking him in, he's like, "Look, just, he's in quite a bad way and all that," and do you know what I mean? And then you see him sitting at the fire with a big shawl, and I'm like, "Is he dying? What's happening?"
I know. He starts getting pure, into the grainy everything, didn't he? "I suppose you're surprised to see a grown man cry. A strong man. Well, I assure you, sir, these tears are real."
And what's happened is, long and short it, his trophy wife has been kidnapped, and he hands the dude the ransom note. They want $1 million, didn't they?
Aye. And they want the dude to be the courier for it, didn't they? They want him to do the meat get Bunny back. You know what I mean? But
And just for you people out there listening, courier is actually pronounced courier. Yeah,
courier.
You know, it's a courier.
I don't know.
One of fucking the cause fanboys. I'm a courier.
Oh, I do bank courier. But aye. But that's it. They want him to be the courier. Fucking
Yes, that well done, mate.
aye.
Proud of you.
Aye. And then again, cut right back to the bowling, and this is where you see John Turturro, man. Oh, mate.
Smashing into.
Aye. He's in it for less than 10 minutes of this whole film, mate, and it's super.
Oh, easy. Easy, man. I was lucky to in it for less than 4. That's one scene's his longest scene. And it's just, you just see bits of this guy before you see who it is. And it's purple shoes, purple socks, purple, everything he's wearing purple in it.
Aye. He's got all the jewellery on. He's got one long pinky fingernail and all that. It's painted a different colour for the rest.
Oh, I hate that, man. And the music in the background's the mariachi Mexican version of Hotel California.
Mate. And it just eventually pans up when you see who it is. But the next thing he's got his bowling ball up beside his face. And then he just starts tonguing it like a fucking whistle.
Right.
Oh, mate.
And he bowls a strike. Excuse me. And his name's Jesus. He's like the kingpin of that kind of time in that bowling alley. But all the while, he's getting the dude's talking about him. Walter starts talking about him. Goes like, yep, he may be that guy, but he's a sex offender. It's not heard this before, you know.
Oh, what? A what? A what, man?
Yep, touched a little 8-year-old boy. Had to go around the whole community, knocking on doors, telling them who he was.
I know you say this flashback, didn't he? That he's gone door to door in this neighbourhood to tell everybody he's a sex offender. And he opens the door to this big bully mechanic guy, didn't he?
I think he did believe him. I think Walter's just fucking a bit loopy. But he goes like that. Anyway, he says, the Big Lebowski's gave me 20 grand just to drop this bag off, man. This is all I need to do. And even then, Walter's no said, I'll come with you. He's not said that yet. So Jesus comes out and talks to him, didn't he? Like fucking Al Pacino in Scarface. Him, you wanna be fucked in the ass, man?
Oh, man. He does, didn't he? Just tells into the freedom, didn't he? We're going to do yous. We're going to annihilate yous, not that, right? And without saying a word, this is the only person Walter doesn't argue back with, by the way. You know what I mean?
Aye.
But after he said his piece and he's walking away with his team, he just looks to the dude and goes, sex offender dude.
8-year-old boys, dude. Oh, brilliant.
But
so the next thing, dude's listening to his fucking Walkman on the flare and gets just rattled in the curtain, doesn't he?
Aye. This is how mental this is. He's listening to bowling playoffs for like the year before I take it. You know what I mean? All you're hearing is pins getting clattered.
I know. And he recognises what kind of whatever it is. He's like, slumming it. Until he gets Dillion right in the curtain. By who we know not who.
Aye. So good, man.
It's enough to knock him out that much that it sends him into a pure trippy dream, doesn't it? Him flying.
This is one of the first like kind of dream sequences in it. That he's flying out this tune and some woman that he doesn't know is flying away on his rug. It's
he's got his mad Blake at his face, man. He's just looking down. It's like LA at night time, and then he gets his bowling ball, and he's still flying, and then the bowling ball also becomes heavy and heads for the deck, doesn't he?
Aye, brings him crashing back to Earth, and then he wakes up in the same place he was, except his rug is away, and I just see him feeling about, going, "Oh man!"
I know. It's the first thing he looked for when he woke up. And he's pure heartbroken about it as well. So, next thing, Philip Seymour Hoffman gives him money and a big phone, didn't he, for the drop?
Aye. You have to go to this. He's to go to this location himself, hand over the money, get Bunny back, and everything will be cushy. But he's to go there alone. No less than 5 seconds later, he's pulling up outside Walter's house.
Walter's got something wrapped in polythene in a leather briefcase.
Aye.
And he just gets in the car and throws a leather briefcase. There's the ringer. What? The ringer? What? Drop it. There's a decoy bag in it for his dirty underwear.
They're driving to this location to drop it off, isn't he? All the while the kidnappers are phoning them. Know what I mean? And it's slapstick stuff in it that Walter's not supposed to be there, and he's just taking over the whole plan. And he's calling these kidnappers amateurs. Like he does this every day.
Right. And then they hang up on him. It's like, you fucking idiot. And he goes, everything's cool, dude. Don't worry, dude. It's all good. And the phone rings again. Dude's like, still, I mean it. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I need to talk to this, right? And as soon as he goes, hello, he just goes, amateurs. Can't help yourself. Brilliant.
They soon find out into it that there's no handover. It's just they have to throw the money out and they'll release Bunny in it. But as they're getting closer,
you say, mate, Walter had a plan, didn't he? He came along to say, we'll give him the ringer, I'll jump the other guy, and you can grab the girl. But it was a shocking plan. It wasn't going to work anyway.
Aye, because his plan is throw them the money, he jumps out, catches the other guy, batters him, gets the information, and they get Bunny back and they keep the money. But, mate, they obviously throw out this ringer. Walter doesn't tell the dude what's going on. He just opens the door and he goes, take the wheel, the dude, take the wheel.
Yeah, he just falls out the motor like a fucking melted trifle, didn't he?
It's like Nick Frost in Hot Fuzz. Held that fence. Oh, but obviously when he's fell out as well, whatever he's had wrapped up in the polythene has been a machine gun, and it starts shooting. But it shoots the dude's car. He's trying to duck the bullets. It ends up crashing into a post in the middle of the desert. You know what I mean? It's just everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Oh.
As they look up back towards the bridge, where they flung the ringer briefcase, 3 bikers just make off with a fake fucking bag. Dude's like that. Oh no, you fucking idiot! No, that's so. He's Walter still. It's all okay. Still good, dude.
Because let's go bowling. And the next thing they're back at the bowling alley. You know what I mean? The phone's ringing. The dude isn't answering, and Donnie eventually shows up, didn't he? He's like, "Oh, all right, lads, let's get on." And it's the first thing he said, Walter, "Shut the fuck up, Danny."
So the dude's kind of freaking out, and the bowling fixtures have come through, haven't they?
Aye. Oh, mate. But that's how I hang on to it. He starts going, we're not playing Saturday. I don't do anything for the Shabbos.
I don't roll on Shabbat. What?
Oh, mate.
What do you mean you don't do anything? I don't do nothing. Don't answer the phone. Don't drive my car. I drive you, but don't work. No, dude. I don't roll on no Shabbat.
Oh, mate. But see when they're leaving the bowling alley as well, that's when Donnie finds out that they've done the drop-offs to the exchange. And Donnie goes at him, "Oh, aye, I forgot about that. How did it go, guys?" And Walter goes, "It went great, Danny." Dude's like, "No, I fucking did it, Walter."
They just step at the bowling alley, and the dude's car's missing into it.
Aye. With his briefcase filled with $1 million in it. And it's just, again, mere panic mode. Oh.
Because he left it in the fucking car. Still grabbing onto this mobile phone, but he's left the case in the car. Next thing, we're in his living room, and the police are there, aren't they?
Aye. And it's just these two coppers, and the dude is reporting his stolen car. By the way, is a piece of shit. know what I mean? It's all rusted and everything. Know what I mean?
Aye.
One of the
So,
coppers is sitting there at the table, and he's just looking at this tray filled with weed, and he's just poking about, looking at the dude.
aye.
Oh.
So it says what was in the car and all that. Well, it does like it says, "Did you have much success, man, with getting these kind of things back?" The wee post that on some occasions, but I wouldn't expect your tape deck or the Creedence. It's got Clarence Creedence revival on it.
Aye.
I can't speak.
Aye.
Clarence Clearwater revival,
Yes.
and that's more important than the motor. Know what I mean?
Aye. But then he also says, "Aye, my rug gets stole as well." And he's like, and the wee copper goes, "Oh, a second incident." But
my briefcase. Yeah, okay. What was in the briefcase? My papers. Papers. He's kind of anything else to say, but my papers. And what do you do, sir? I'm unemployed.
oh no, I want it. The answering machine's gone in the background into it, and it's some woman, Maud, I'm sure her name is, says, "I, Mr. Lebowski, I am the person that took your rug." And the wee copper goes, "Oh, well, there's one mystery solved."
Case closed. So we're very fast. She's obviously Mods gave him instructions of where to come. The dude's turned up at this address. And he's walked in and it's like a studio, but he's in a corridor that's kind of dark, although you can see the studio at the end of it. And he's just about to get to the end of it. He sees some art and some paint on the floor, and he just hears this. He turns around, there's this wee mad woman on a high wire going, "Oh, his toothbrushes." He genuinely shakes himself. Oh, and what is it? She's on kind of high wires in her house, naked, doing that with paintbrushes on her big canvas. Brilliant, man.
Oh, aye, like you say, man, he's genuinely unsettled, isn't he? But this is Maud, who is Julianne Moore, isn't it? And it's just,
brilliant. She's one of my favourite actresses. I think she's great.
Aye.
She plays a part in this where there's absolutely no way we could have wrote down fucking 10% of what she says in this monologue, man. It's all about, do I make you uncomfortable, Mr. Lebowski? Does vagina, does that make you uncomfortable? Do you like sex, Mr. Lebowski? What? He just doesn't know what's going
on. Aye. But
she explains about her rug, didn't she, mate?
Aye, she explains that the reason I took that rug is because it was my mother's and it wasn't my dad's to give away. It's got sentimental value for me. But that's not what you're here for, Mr. Lebowski. And she goes, pulls at this videotape. Remember them?
Simpler times.
Right, simpler times. Simpler. And she puts in this video, and it's a porn video, isn't it?
Aye. An old, I nearly said snuff movie. That's totally different. So I heard. It's an old blue movie on VHS, all grainy and shit. And basically, what she's trying to say is, look, there was no kidnapping. She's orchestrated it herself because she's a wee whore. Do you know what I mean? She's after my dad's money. And I only get alerted to the fact because my dad asked me for the $1 million because it's part of the foundation which I run for him. And I've started doing some digging on the wee bitch.
Aye, that's it, isn't it? And you see Bunny and one of these enlists in the porn video, you know what I mean? He's the plumber that's coming out to fix something.
With his big tool. And, what's the name of the film? Log jamming.
No, man. But that's it, isn't it? So Maud makes the dude a deal, into it. Get that £1 million back and she'll give him 10% of it. Know what I mean? And the job's a good one.
We later find out that he can't do sums either because he gets offered the same deal with somebody else. 10% of a million, $10,000. Goddamn, man. So he's getting drove back to his house by a limo driver. He's he's like a cabbie, ain't he, a mad wise guy.
Just everything's terrible in life, isn't it? And it's right up the dude's street, isn't it? Just yeah, man. Yeah, just life goes on, man. Life goes on.
He's sitting in the back of this limo, legs up and all that, made himself a white Russian, which is we now know is his favourite beverage, which is why he was at the first place getting them out, obviously.
With his wee jelly sandals on.
But he gets struck. Here we go, home sweet home, Mr. Lebowski. Thanks very much, Danny. He's nacing out that limo. He's getting fucking kidnapped and put in our limo in it.
And he's thrown into the back of this, and it's the Big Lebowski with his wee manservant. And he's like, "We're very disappointed, Mr. Lebowski. Very disappointed."
Wee Philip's sitting there going, but he is genuinely just a fucking head. I'm rooting for you, mate. I mean, so Big Lebowski wants to know what the fuck's happening with my daughter went and all that jazz. What happened with the money? Where's my money? New things of like since we had that last conversation came to light. New information fell on me, which changed the. And yeah, I gave the money. Talking shit.
But it's just to the point that if the dude says to the Big Lebowski that, well, I think your trophy wife is just looking for more money, and then the next thing is they hand him this envelope. But while the dude's opening this envelope, the Big Lebowski says to him, "I'm going to tell the kidnappers you stole the money, and they need to come get the money off you, and anything they do to her is going to happen to you tenfold." And no sooner, the dude pulls the dude pulls out this wee tiny pinky toe with green nail polish, like
Aye, which was what Bunny was putting on the first time he met her. Aye. So by all intents and purposes, he's been given Bunny's baby toe, which is meant to have been sent by the kidnappers, obviously, which puts his theory that she kidnapped herself into fucking disarray. Aye. So he's talking to Donnie, man, about the toe. And Donnie's just no phased. He's like, toe? I can get you a toe. You want a toe? I'll get you a toe. I can get you a toe by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Want a toe?
And every opportunity he starts going on about stuff, doesn't he? And he's like, "Come on, man, keep your voice down." He's like, "I'll shout if I want. I fought for this country. Many men died with their faces in the mud." Every time. Oh.
Even when the wee waitress comes over, can you keep your voice down? This is a family establishment. Family establishment? I know good men that died with their face in the mud so I could drink this coffee in your family establishment. But the dude has had enough. He's like, "I'm going, I'm leaving, man." And Big Walter's just left his cell and he's like, "I'm not going." Enjoy my coffee. Mm-hmm.
The next thing, cuts to the dude. It's bath time, isn't it? He's just in the bath. He's got candles lit. He's playing whale music or whale sounds with wee tweezers with this wee tiny joint. And mate, it's just see Jeff Bridges is acting here at all, by the way. He's like obviously smoking this wee joint, and the voice recorder comes on again, isn't it? And it's, "Hello, Mr. Lebowski, this is the such and such police. We found your car." And he goes, "Far out, man."
And he's listening to, we should say a noise, listening to whale noises.
So in the background, just
aye. Just get this wee bit of good news. Far out, man. Next thing his fucking door comes in. Well, rather than jump up, he just goes, "Who's this?"
"Who's disturbed my chill?" And it's
the Slee Germans, yeah.
Aye. Oh. Look at you, skinny at the school, boy.
And I hate fast men.
Oh, man.
So these wee Germans come in and they've got a ferret on a leash, a wee harness. What is it? He calls it, but the dude calls it.
He goes, "Oh wow, man, nice marmot."
Marmot. American name. It's a ferret, right? So they just pick the ferret up and fling it in the bath, and it's gone for his wee man, isn't it?
And he's screaming in this bath, isn't he? And they're all just ha 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 ha.
Look at the fat boy drowning. Makes me laugh. Pure Donny Chow, man. Big man fell over. Funny. One of the Germans just flee into it for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Aye. Oh, and see the other big guy that's wielding the cricket bat. I'm sure he's one of the baddies in Die Hard. I'm sure it.
Aye.
I'm sure it. I'd need to check. But
nah, Leeds German guy. He's obviously the mad Frenchy guy out of Prison Break, isn't he?
I'm not sure, mate.
I think he's French in that, right enough. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's just these new protagonists on the scene, and where's the money? Where's the money?
You have 2 days to get to have money if we're going to come back and cut off your Johnston. Oh, mate.
So this has all happened, and he's still not got out of the bath. And he goes to, next thing he's at the car lot, or the pound, or the impound lot, I don't know what Americans call it, to get his car that's been recovered. And it's in an even worse state than it was before, which isn't saying much.
Aye.
And he's obviously looking for his briefcase, isn't he?
Aye. The briefcase is gone, isn't he? And he climbs into this water that's obviously stinking, and the wee coppers like that. Aye, that'll be the vagrants that were in it. The play just use it as a bathroom as they left. Oh, but his car's been taken away. Like it was used for joyriding anyway, wasn't it? Oh,
Aye.
Yeah.
But say something to the police pisses yourself laughing, didn't he?
Aye, he's like, "Oh, have you any leads on this to who they are?" And the wee guy just laughs. Aye, I'll ask the guys in the lab.
We currently have 4 of our best detectives working on this case. Fucking hell, man.
Oh.
So the next thing we just cut right to Walter again, and his opening line is, "Fucking Nazis, man."
He Donny, who's all I played with Steve Buscemi, you know what I mean? I don't know if I said that. He's just like, "They were Nazis. They were nihilists, man. They keep saying they don't believe in anything."
That's right, it goes back, doesn't it, man?
Aye.
So, like, Walter gets up and goes and bowls, then the camera just pans to the left of the dude. Big Sam's sitting there, and he's just asking the guy that's keying him the shoes, right enough, but he's obviously a barman and all. "Hey, man, barkeep, you got any of that sarsaparilla behind that bar there?" "Think I got some old time strawberry kind." "Well, shit, that'll do just fine."
But he just starts talking to the dude, doesn't he? It's like a wee bit of life knowledge, isn't it? Sometimes you hit the bar, sometimes the bar hits you, something along the lines, isn't it?
Man, the dude's quite taken by him. He's not even, it's not registering with the dude that every time this guy's talking to him, he's calling him dude, saying dude at the end of every sentence, you know what I mean? "Hey, dude, how you doing, dude? Nice to see you, dude." "Hey, I know you, man."
"I like your style, dude."
Fucking pure sipping on a sarsaparilla.
But that's it. The next thing, isn't it? There's a phone call for the dude, and it's Maud on the other side of the phone, isn't it? And she's like, "Oh, the doctor says you've not been to see him yet. Yeah, you better get along there and get that checked."
Oh, fucking hell, man. But he go, aye, he's in Maud's, and Knox, this wee guy Knox, is just sitting in a chair giggling like fuck, man. Dude doesn't know what's going on. She's talking and he's giggling, and he's like, what's his deal? Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, mate. See, there's just mad side characters in this, isn't there? That you just don't know anything about it, man, but it's brilliant. Because
see the premises of this film is this: it's meant to be Sam Elliott's old Western guy telling a story. It's like something that just somebody's hid in it. Just these wee bits,
it's
these fillers. Because Knox and Maud end up on joint phone call with different phones, talking in different languages to somebody we don't know who, and dude's fucking, I'm out of here, man.
Because he's poured a drink into and he's just pure confused. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's so good, man. And that's when they find out that these nihilists were also a band called Autobahn.
Aye. Named after the German motorway, know what I mean? She goes, if you look over my private collection, you may find one of the LPs. And Dancing Gazelle looks at it and sees it, and as it's pure 80s, like red shirt, black tie, Russian Hitler's image.
The dude also goes and sees his doctor, doesn't he? And he's getting his ears checked and all that. And he goes, okay, dude, drop your trousers. He's like, no, she hit me up here. And he's like, I see, drop your trousers.
Do you know what I thought? Because see if this says drop your trousers, the next thing you see him in his car, like, yeah, banging the ceiling. I thought I thought he was gay, and the doctor had sex with him. I was like, why is he so happy, man? He's about to get his jaw checked out, and he's been asked to drop his kegs, and now he's fucking.
Oh, mate. But he's next thing you see in it, he's slamming his horn off the roof of his car. He's drinking a beer and he's smoking a joint. Know what I mean? Living his best life. Oh. But
he drops the blunt, doesn't he, and his fucking buzz.
Because he starts getting aware of this Volkswagen Beetle that's stalking him, isn't he? And he goes to flick the joint out the window. The window's shut, bounces back in and starts burning him in the balls. And he pulls the beer at it to put it out. Know what I mean? It's just...
The high-pitched screen's fucking brilliant, man. It's when he gets out the car and he looks at the damage to his driver's seat, which is fucking quite extensive, by the way, for this wee blunt. He notices crumpled up paper, doesn't he?
Aye. And he starts reading this, notices it's like somebody's homework, and he gets the name of this boy, who is obviously the person that stole his motor. Then, again, like another side character that is just bonkers. Doesn't help the plot in any way, shape, or form. The next thing, the threesome are in this theatre, aren't they? Watching this landlord dancing about to dramatic music. It's just
in a body stocking covered with leaves. Just a soul performing dance recital. And the dude, do you know what I mean? The first thing I thought it was, the dude, true to his word, they fucking went. But he took his pals with him and all.
Oh. Well, was that fucking the bold Walters found out where this boy stays, isn't it? And again, wee Donnie. Is that next to In-N-Out Burger? Shut the fuck up, Danny.
Aye. They find out it's the son's homework in the car is the producer's son, isn't it? That mad producer who we don't meet yet.
He's like a writer or something like that. No, I mean, he's the son of some writer or something. And it's just...
He's a bastard child of some writer.
Aye, that's it. Because no sooner they go to this address I've got for this guy, into it now. Maybe he's not spent the money and they pull outside this house. And it's like, is that a Corvette or something like that?
Big Corvette.
Red Corvette, belted a motor. The dude's obviously like, this wee prick's obviously already spent the money. Know what I mean? It's just...
Aye, but Walter's quite pragmatic. He goes, don't be silly. We've maybe still got about $950,000 left of that 1 million. It's like, calm down. Car's not £1 million, mate.
But mate, see, as soon as they step into this house, this old guy is in this big fucking breathing apparatus, like something for Star Trek.
It's an iron lung.
Oh.
It's what it is. It's an iron lung. It's what they used to put fucking sailors and soldiers that came back for the war, Second World War in, if they couldn't breathe and all that, man. It's like a compression chamber thing. And it's this old guy, and I loved your episode 95 on that series. Guy's over there, man. He's just a heat in a box.
And the Bold Walter starts getting emotional. It influenced me so much. The dude's like, what's the matter with you? Oh, but
so they get the boy out, Larry, in it.
Aye, this wee guy just sits down. He's so oblivious to the world, isn't he? Oh, and obviously, it's even this, I know. Walter pulls out this sheet that was found in the morning. He's like, is this your homework? Larry, is this your homework? And he just keeps repeating that and repeating it to the point the dude's like, we know it's his fucking homework. What did you do with the money?
So then Walter changes tact and says, do you know what happens to people that fuck other people in the ass? He keeps saying it. The wee boy's no flinching at all. So Walter's had enough, goes, that's it. I warned you. I warned you what was going to happen to people that fuck strangers in the ass. And he goes away out to the Corvette, doesn't he? Just sets about it.
He goes and gets his crowbar and he's stuck. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. Larry, you're killing your father, Larry.
Right away, goes to town on this motor, doesn't he?
Aye, severely sets about it, doesn't he? Oh.
And then out an area, fucking Ron Jeremy looking fucker with a bathrobe.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. I knew it.
I just bought it yesterday.
Oh my god, mate. And then Walter goes through the big hard man. I'm sorry.
Aye. Honest mistake, and all that. So he gets the crowbar off and he goes, you know what? We're fucking. They start setting about the dude's car, which is, you're no disimproving. And the dude's like, it's my car, mate. It's not his.
Oh, that's so good, man. Because we Donnie's still in the back of it and he has to climb out the side of it, doesn't he? This guy's just smashing it to bits. Oh.
So it's like end scene and they're in the car driving home and they've went to that fucking burger place, haven't they? Apart from the dude. Who's just, that's it, nothing else can get ang. Just, and Walter's quite matter of fact about it.
Oh, mate. But then comes one of the next bits that, again, nearly crippled me. Like, genuinely.
It's your favourite bit, innit?
Oh, mate.
Could I fucking fathom what he was doing? So what's this cunt? To paint the scene, Walter's on the phone to him. They're obviously talking about what just happened. The dude's, no, Donnie, no, you were fucking out of order. You know what I mean? You do this to me all the time. While he's talking, he's hammering bent nails into this fucking 2x4 on his floor. You're like, what's he doing, man?
Aye, it's not a very good job at all, isn't it? But he ends the call with Walter says, aye, I'll come out the motor for bowling. Like, all is forgiven again. And he gets this chair. And obviously the piece of wood is to prop the chair against the door, which means you can't open the door. Literally, as he walks away, somebody opens the door and the door opens open the way. And the chair falls out. Oh, mate. That nearly killed me, man.
A stroke of writing genius, that comedy fucking genius, because you're right, mate. He's just stepped back and thought to himself, that'll work. And then just very nonchalantly the door opens out the way. Oh, brilliant, man. And it's the Mad Goons, isn't it? Again.
Aye, Jackie Treehorn's two goons. And
Jackie Treehorn.
And this time they went, nah, we want the dead Big Lebowski. Then, again, like a dream sequence, there's just this woman flying through the air, titties out and everything.
Yeah. Got Chelsea opposite, and she's just flying through the air in slow motion. As it draws back, it's like a beach party, and she's in one of the. I can only describe it as like a team building exercise, but it's no right. It's when people surround a big blanket and they hurl somebody up in the middle of it. It's this naked woman with the boobies.
Oh, then just this Jackie Treehorn.
Jackie Treehorn.
Aye, just steps out of nowhere, doesn't he? Out of the shadows and introduces himself.
And he's the director, the porn director, isn't he? He's the big, fucking big cheese man with that.
Aye, he's the guy that produced and directed all the porn videos that Bunny was in. And he takes the dude. Oh my god.
Log jamming too.
Oh, but he takes the dude up to his big penthouse, doesn't he? And
smashing.
Oh, aye, definitely, man. And he's also dressed like Tony Montana, I know, isn't he?
Yes. Can I get you a drink, Mr. Lebowski? Why Russian, man? Everybody knows how to make a white Russian in this, by the way.
Aye.
So he pours my drink. He's very pleasant. He's very articulate. And see this actor guy, he's always a fucking baddie in everything he's ever played. Aye. He's this kind of baddie. A smammy wee shite. Can't remember his name, but... So I'm going to get right to the point, Mr. Lebowski. Where's the money?
Aye. Because he's owed money. Aye, because Bunny owes him money, didn't she? And he's like, I want paid first. And I know you know where this money is. But Lebowski doesn't tell him any lies. He's like, it's the 15-year-old boy, Larry, that's got it. You know what I mean? And it's just... Oh, but...
The phone goes, doesn't it?
Oh, mate, see this? I'd forgot all about this, by the way. The Jackie Treehorn character goes to the phone and he writes something down and you think it's like a phone number or an address or something. And he goes, oh, aye. And disappears into a room somewhere. And the dude gets up and does the pencil trick, obviously, to see what he's wrote down. And he just... Jackie Treehorn is just drew a wee guy with a big massive knob.
Aye. But he fucking still runs back to the couch, doesn't he, man? As if I never done that.
Oh, it's just so stupid, man. But
pours him another drink, doesn't he?
That's it. Pours him another drink. He's still asking him these questions and all that. And the Jackie guy thinks that the dude's lying to him. And no sooner does the dude pass out. And we have dream sequence 2.
Which is by far the fucking best one. Just starts off with a dude's big fucking mad blanket, tripping eyes and all that. It's like the start of a movie, innit?
Aye.
The gutter balls.
Aye. I was like, it's done like a porn video in it. Oh, aye. But mate, he goes to this counter to get bowling shoes, and it's Saddam Hussein that's dishing out bowling shoes. Just so good, man. Oh, but
there's then a mad sequence, a dance troupe, and all the women, like their head pieces are all bowling pins and all that. And in the middle, it's our Maud done up as a kind of Roman gladiator woman.
Oh mate, it's just a mad montage of his life, isn't it? Bowling.
And he bowls through the bar and ends up flying through all the legs of the woman. He's all smiles. Smashing.
But no sooner does his trip turn into a bad one, doesn't it? And he's getting chased by the enlists with massive scissors.
Vivanja Johnston. Ha 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 ha. Vivanja Johnson.
Oh, man. Oh. And he does that classic running away in your dream stuff, doesn't he? He's not getting away from him at all. But he comes out his trip and he ends up in the back of this police motor, taken to the police station, isn't it? He's sitting in front of the chief, I take it, or the sheriff. Oh.
Man, he's a fucking dick on him, man. Turns out he tells me, says, look, I went up to Treehorns and the fucking prick drugged me. He goes, you listen here to me, Mr. Treehorns, but a lot of cash into my quiet Miami town. And he fucking just lobs a coffee cup right off his dome, didn't he?
He goes, I don't want you in this town of mine anymore. Do you understand? And the dude's just sitting there, pure staring through him, and he goes, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Think.
Oh, but I bingoed with that coffee cup in it. No sooner he's let out, he's in a taxi, and he's saying to the taxi driver to change the station because he doesn't like the Eagles, isn't it?
Aye. Peaceful easy feeling. He goes, oh man, can you change that? The driver's taking pure aback. Don't you come in my cab. Don't you come in my cab. Tell me what to do. I listen to my own music. And he just says, look, man, I've just had a really shitty day and I fucking hate the Eagles. So as soon as I said that, the guy just stops and flings him at the cab, man.
Aye. Oh, but.
And who nearly knocks him down?
Aye. Oh, Bunny nearly knocks him down into it. And it shows you Bunny and she's got all her toes intact. And you're like, oh,
yes.
So she is fucking at it. Know what I mean?
Bunny 10 toes. Aye.
But the dude gets back to his house, into it, and his house has been ransacked. And he's just
he trips there a bit of wood.
And he's just lying there looking up into, and no sooner the bold Maud just appears in a bathrobe, and she goes, "Love me."
Jeffrey, love me. Okay, yeah. Just drops her cakes, man. So the next thing, they're lying in bed after the deed, just talking about shit. She's like, tell me something about yourself, Jeffrey. They're just talking about his life, about how he's done fuck all and all that. He's wee sweet tweezer blunt, obviously. And then he chokes on it. Generally looks up at what's ad libbed. He goes, jumps up. And then she starts going in mad positions and all that. And I knew exactly right away. I was like, fucking, she's trying to get pregnant. What's this came from?
Because he's not making himself another Russian, isn't he? And he goes, oh, what's that you're doing? Is that yoga? And she goes, no, it makes it easier to conceive. And he just goes,
can I just, with the fatherhood thing, but she stops him right there and she goes, look, I'm not looking for somebody I'm actually looking for somebody that's not going to be actively involved in being a father or help me raise a child. I just want a child. And he just goes like, the doctor thing. So he was obviously checking him for fertility.
And
he didn't have the fucking virus.
But it all comes out, doesn't it, that the Big Lebowski isn't actually rich, and he's using, it was like her ma and her that run the business, know what I mean? And he's actually penniless. And it's like that. Things start falling into place, didn't they?
They do. So it was the Big Lebowski all along, because he asked his daughter for the money from the charitable foundation that she runs on his behalf. So he's kind of stealing his own money that he doesn't have, if you know what I mean, to keep his fucking trophy wife in this lifestyle she's been accustomed to, probably. Yep. So he then goes outside, and this wee Volkswagen Beetle's sitting again, but he's had enough by this time, and he's like, fuck this. And he runs towards the wee Beetle, doesn't he?
He pulls this guy out and confronts him, and it's turns out the guy's a PI, and he's actually looking for Bunny as well because she's a runaway. It just adds layers and layers to this, doesn't it? You know what I mean? The dude's like, what the fuck?
She's kind of, it's like that old chestnut where she's ran away from small town America and her dad's sheep farm, you know what I mean? To go to the bright lights of LA and all that, and the parents have asked him to fucking find her. So we end up just a wee cut scene to a diner, and the Germans are in there, aren't they? With a German lassie. And they're ordering fucking stupid. I have the soup, yeah. Special of the day, pumpernickel. And it pans into their female companion's toe, which is missing.
It's gone into it. But the dude has worked out that there was no money for Bunny at all, wasn't there? No?
He's Columbo'd the fucking lot it now, man.
He's went from, hey, man, to, just one more thing.
You know, sir, my wife. Oh, dear.
But, the dude and Walter end up confronting the Big Lebowski, didn't they? How there was no money in this briefcase. He wanted rid of his wife.
Just before that, but he's on the phone to Walter telling him all this. He goes, come and get me. No, man, the Sabbath. I only come out in emergencies on the Sabbath, whatever it's called. This is an emergency, man. And the next thing you know, Walters drove him to Big Lebowski's house, didn't he?
Aye. And it turns out that there was no money at all. He wanted this £1 million for himself, and there was none for Walter. Just goes to Walter mode, didn't he? You son of a bitch! I bet this motherfucker can walk.
I've seen a lot of spinals. This fucker can walk. He's a faker.
Oh, mate.
He lifts the guy out his wheelchair. Stand up, you bastard! Lets him go, and he just fucking crumples, man.
Oh, mate. And the guy's just lying there on the ground greeting, isn't he?
But Walter just he never apologises for anything he does, man. Just
Oh,
Then we're quickly
God, man.
back at the bowling alley.
Oh,
Young Donny's just bowled a 9. His wee last one doesn't quite good in for a strike. He's like,
it's only part of the movie. He doesn't hit a strike in it. And
Aye.
then the bold Jesus is there. He just does this Shabbos bullshit. This Shabbos. Instead of fucking you in the ass on Saturday, I'm going to fuck you in the ass on a Wednesday.
Aye, fucking brilliant, man. And it's dead. That's when Walter's like, the dude just goes, "Wait a minute, you're Irish Catholic. What do you mean the Shabbat? This is all because of your ex-wife, who is a Jew." And he's obviously still besotted with her and doesn't say. And Walter pulls him up, gets pulled up by the dude saying, you take her wee dug out and all that, you change your fucking faith and all that.
Aye. He's like, well, what is it? Oh, just because I converted for her, and just because I'm not wearing anymore, I have to go back. He's like, oh, what? But they leave the bowling alley, didn't they? And they walk out in the dude's car. It's just copped on the way through this film is now being burnt out with these nihilists into it. The one story in there with a samurai sword. There's one story with a ghetto blast.
No, he brought music. It's going to fuck you up, yeah. It's going to fuck you up. You want some?
Oh, mate.
Walter's fucking up for it, and he's Begbie. He's just, yep, let's do this shit.
Aye, just one word ball. It turns out that they still think the money's out there, isn't it? Because they've no tipple to it, so they weren't in on anything at all. They were out for it.
They are late to the party, but they're still getting schoolboys, yeah?
Aye. But the dude sets all out into it, and then they settle for, all right, we'll take all the money you've got in your pocket right now then. One of them goes, but my girlfriend, she lost her toe. It is not fair.
Anyway, fucking in this melee, Walter has threw a bowling ball full pelt at Flea's chest. Just like crushed his chest, man. He actually plays that soreness really well on the ground. Like, can't he breathe?
Because it does, doesn't it? It just ends off a mad scrap, and Walter bites the lead nihilist's ear off, and
that's right.
Aye. Eventually knocks the other one out of nod, didn't he? He hits him with something, and in the melee, Donnie's lying on the deck, isn't it? And they think the dude goes like, they shot Donnie. Nobody's got a gun.
Guns fired. No, you're okay. You're okay, dude. There was no guns fired at this fight. Donnie's just lying on the deck. So the next thing you know, we're in the mortuary, aren't we? The dude and Walter are sitting down for the funeral director, who's come out with the bill for Donnie.
Aye. And it's just, they're up there to collect his ashes, aren't they? And they're like, the three guys up, we have the urn. And Walter's just being affronted by it. And he's like, it's $180. He's like, just because we're grieving doesn't mean we're suckers, damn it.
Aye, but the wee funeral director's trying to keep his cool and he's like, it's the most thrifty of our items to transport his remains. No, what do you mean most thrifty? Well, they range up to $5,000 for it. I'm not paying it.
Aye.
But long story short, they leave with Donnie in a coffee can, didn't they, man?
Aye. And they go to this. They go to the ocean. And Walter, he starts saying Donnie's final remembrance into it. you were an avid surfer and all that. You, you died.
A lot, didn't he? Donnie done a lot.
He's that. He's that. And then what is it he says? He goes, and you were cut down in your prime. Well, so many young men who died face down in the mud.
In Vietnam for a war we had no right being at, and all that kind of jazz. And now I release you back to what you love best. And obviously empties a coffee can. It blows right back. Oh, yeah, the dude, man, he just doesn't flinch. He's just like, this is the fucking icing on my cake, man.
Oh, mate. And he's like, Walter turns and he goes, oh, sorry, dude. I didn't. And that's just that. The dude loses it, didn't he? What the fuck was that?
Was my fucking, I was ending myself. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, what was that shit about Vietnam? It fucking nothing to do with Vietnam. Okay, man. Calm down, dude.
Aye, but it just ends with a wee cuddle into it. With Walter going, fuck it, man. Let's go bowling into it. So we're back to the bowling alley. Which, by the way, we don't actually see the dude bowling. He doesn't bowl once.
Doesn't he? Good point, mate.
But the dude ends up at the bar, doesn't he? And he ends up speaking with a cowboy again. Big Sam.
How'd you do, dude? So his last line is walking away. They have a wee back and forth, which isn't much to do about nothing. But he says, you're going to be all right and all that. And the dude just turns around and says, the dude will abide. Aye. And then it's when Sam goes into his, by the way, single camera shot montage monologue. It's fucking excellent. Doesn't mean much about nothing, but it's good. Because when the dude says the dude will abide, and Sam just turns around the camera and goes, dude abides. I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that.
Knowing the dude's out there. And he just breaks the third wall, didn't he? Like he's talking directly to the audience. Know what I mean? It's good.
Aye. And he also makes a wee bit in his monologue about there's a strange comfort to be had knowing that there's a little Lebowski on the way. It's obviously much pregnant, man.
Aye. He's like, I didn't want to see Donnie go, but
aye, that's if he just watched the film with, isn't it, man? I didn't keep Canada the young Danny going, but there's the breaks, know what I mean? And then that's just breaks into the end titles and the music, man, which I can't even remember. I think it might be Clarence Clearwater Revival. I can't remember, but and that was the Big Lebowski, which we've tried to do justice, but it's one of the films, mate, for me anyway. If I haven't watched it the first time, I can't just say any more than if you've not seen it, please go and see it. Not go and see it, please see it somehow.
It's definitely one everybody has to see. You know what I mean? It's not just one of them. Everybody's saying it because it's the thing to say. It's good, man. It's one of them you really need to watch it because there's a lot of the stuff in this. See just the faces and the way it's acted and the monologues and stuff. It's good. The way. But it's good, man. It's good. Just you need to watch it. You need to see there's slight things in it that will make you laugh at certain things. Well, you know what I mean. But it's good. And
there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's a fake kidnap ransom film with a bum and his pals. It's a good funny film, man. It's great. Thoroughly enjoyed it. What are you giving it?
Yeah, I'll get a 9 out of 10. It's good, man.
9?
Aye.
Good shout, mate. I will give it at this stage an 8 anyway.
Aye.
Yeah, but I'm quite sure I'm going to enjoy it again a good few more times before I leave this mortal coil. But you're right. Jeff Bridges is superb. It's a kind of I took his character as a severe take on what happened to his character in Tron because he was a bit fucking fancy free and all that kind of stuff. But see, John Goodman.
Aye.
There's not a lot that he's done. He's poor in at all, isn't there? He's a very underrated actor, by the way.
Aye, solid right across the board. Know what I mean?
Somebody that came off an American sitcom.
Aye, exactly. But like you says, mate, everything he's done, he does well.
He plays a. Have you seen Flight? Aye, Denzel Washington, and he's his drug dealer. Kind of same character a wee bit in it.
Aye, it's played the same way, isn't it? But he's good, man. Everybody's good in it. No, I mean, there's no bad act in it. It's just everything fits well, everything's perfect. There's just enough of everything in it to make it brilliant.
Aye. There's comedy, and it's just superseded with daftness. That you just, I felt myself going like, "Fuck's happening here now? What's this? Why does she want to get pregnant?" But aye, brilliant. And my wee Glaswegianism, as I said at the start, will be Fat Thor.
I'll just say, big work shy bastard.
He's a kind of, I think there's a bit of the dude that we, as guys, would all love to be, would all aspire to be, with just no getting a monkey's fuck about anything, no answering to anybody, having no responsibilities, but having them all, just no caring about them.
Exactly.
That's well written. Mate. It's now my favourite Coen Brothers film. Definitely, mate. So there we go, folks. That was episode 11 of series 3. What's the script? Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Go and watch the bloody film, for Christ's sake, I implore you. And thanks everybody that's still keeping liking and sharing and managing to follow us onto Threads, which is slowly building. Chris has got us back on the good pods. We're on something else as well. Hold on, I'll tell you. We are on Kyoshi, which I've not got a fucking clue how it works. It's just no, again, something we're on. And then you got us on something else, didn't you?
Something Gatakama or something, I don't know.
Well, I'll need to stop. I'll need to stop, man.
There's only so many hours in a day.
There's only so many things you can ask people to watch or listen to you on, but we do appreciate everybody that does. Again, it's Spotify and YouTube are our bread and butter, and we're still enjoying it, so that's good.
Yes. Well, cheery bye, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Right, we're off. Cheery bye. Because the Rangers are getting beat here too, man. Just noticed.
Oh well.
I'll go and watch the end of it.
Cheery bye.
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just